Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And yes, fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Comic Book Haul week number 181. It's hard to believe that we're in the 180s. It's crazy how much time has been since I started doing these hauls, but they're fun. I love doing them, and they're a great time. Huge week this week, guys, so let's just jump right into this week's comic book haul. The mysterious bag. What does it hold inside? Well, you guys will see. So here we go. I open up the bag. The bag makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? Always does. Yeah, that's probably annoying you guys, so I'm going to stop that. So I take out the comics out of the bag preciously. Yes, got to handle them with care. All right, so here we go, guys. Getting started with this week's comic books. All right, so the first one that we're going to show is probably may not be a highly anticipated book for you guys, but this one is Weird World issue number 3. This is a cool cover. It's got like mountains with the reflection of the sun going on the water, and it creates like this skull, and then you get to see our main character there. Last issue really picked up. I really liked it. It was kind of wacky. Weird. Weird. So really weird how our main character winds up saving somebody, and he's kind of loony where he says his king is in his bag and it's made out of crystals. Really weird stuff, but I was interested and very intrigued to see what issue 3 has to offer. This is Weird World issue number 3, the Secret Wars tie-in. Next is a very solid book from Marvel Comics, and Jason Aaron writes this book. Yes, Star Wars. We are now issue number 8 with this book. The series continues to be solid. Last issue it dealt with Obi-Wan Kenobi and kind of like a what he did when Luke Skywalker was a young kid, and how he kind of protected Luke. And so this issue kind of goes back now to, I would say, the original, what was going on in the story. Star Wars, again, has been very solid. The artwork is very consistent in this book. When you open it up, you got Luke in his X-Wing there. It looks like you got a Imperial shuttle being destroyed. So just a really fun book, and, Star Wars is really exciting right now because it's all leading into the movie, so I can't wait to read this issue and see the movie in December. So this is Star Wars issue number 8. All right, next we have another Secret Wars tie-in, and this is Spider-Verse issue number 4. Last issue, this was okay. This has been an okay series for me, maybe not a very memorable one. Kind of don't actually remember what really happened in the last issue. Oh, I did. Basically what happens is Spider-Gwen actually leaves Oscorp. She wants nothing to do with Norman Osborn, and she meets a certain someone at the end of the issue that maybe you thought wasn't going to be in this book, but really cool ending. It kind of got you intrigued, maybe reinvigorated yourself for this series to see how it's going to end up. So this is issue number 4 of Spider-Verse. Next we have Battle World Secret Wars Journal. I wasn't going to pick it up, but this week, since I got all the Secret Wars number 1 issues, I got a $20 gift card at my comic shop, and so plus I had another $8 gift card, so I got like $28 off my purchase this week, so I saved a lot of money. So I wound up getting it. These issues are really kind of just like your anthology type of story, nothing to write home about, but you never know when this could throw a good story in here for an enjoyable read, or maybe for some fun. So this is Secret Wars Journal issue number 4. All right, next. I didn't read this last issue because I didn't get time. I fell behind, so I still have to read issue number 205. So I can't say exactly what's going on here, but based off of the cover, it looks like Malcolm Dragon here is graduating school, and he's doing battle against a creature. And the cool thing about Eric Larson is he likes a lot of action, a lot of fighting, and that's what I like about Savage Dragon. It's almost like, that traditional 90s book, and even though, that type of style of, maybe artwork or genre or whatever is kind of out of date, but for me, it hits home, and it reminds me of my childhood. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what Savage Dragon is, lots of battling, big beasts and things like that. It's a lot of fun. So This is Savage Dragon issue number 206. All right, next we have another book that has been a surprise for me when it comes to the Secret War tie-ins. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this, but Runaways. Runaways issue number 3. This is a very solid book. You get to see these guys in school, and they wind up going into this exam, and they found out the secrets of what's going on in the academy, and then they wind up running away at the end of the last issue. Left you with a cool cliffhanger. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see what issue number 3 has to offer. So this is Runaways, again, issue number 3 from Marvel. All right, next we have one of my favorite independent books from Image right now, and this is Manifest Destiny. Issue number 16. It's been going crazy with these weird birds that have been, I guess, they took away one of the crew members, and the crew members has to go out and try to search for him and whatnot, and they came across a whole community of these weird birds that talk. It's some crazy stuff, but that's what's so good about Manifest Destiny. It's so unpredictable. I just love it. And it's a great book to read. If you guys haven't read it, go out and try the trade. I'm almost sure that you'll enjoy it. So, Manifest Destiny issue number 16. Next, we have the Justice League issue number 43. The Justice League has to do right now with what's been going on with the New 52. So, you're going to see what's going on with the current Batman. So obviously he's a new god in the chair. You're going to see what's going on with the New 52 Superman. So again, this is the DCU for you, and this has been their slogan. So if you don't like what's going on with Superman right now, well, you can read the normal Superman, at least the New 52 Superman, right here in Justice League. You got the Dark Side War going on. Really interesting concept for the story. Batman being a new god here. What's going to happen? Left you with a cool cliffhanger at the end. So I'm excited to read the Justice League issue number 43. You can't go wrong when Jeff Johns writing a story. So very excited to read this. Next, we go with another Image title this week, and it's Invincible issue number 122. Check out this color of Adam and Eve and their baby and Mark with this weird ass creature stuck to the trees. What is this cover about? I have no idea. The last issue we really had to do with what was going on back on Earth with Robot and whatnot, and now it looks like it's transferring back to Mark. This issue is about to take a dramatic change. What's going to happen in Mark's life, and he has to go back in time. I'm not sure, but there's kind of like a reboot going on with this story. So hopefully it continues to be good, but currently I love Invincible. It's a great read. It's just he's a character that reminds you a lot of Peter Parker, but in a cosmic way. So, and he has all these powers and responsibilities. So great stuff. Invincible issue number 129, and still only $2.99. Great book. All right, next is a book that I wasn't sure I was going to get, but when I got all that store credit, I was like, all right, well, why not continue it? And this is Inferno issue number 4. This is Mr. Sinister in this world, so it's really weird. This book hasn't been like too much of anything. It's just kind of weird. It's been the same thing with Cyclops trying to rescue, not Cyclops, Colossus rescuing his sister Ileana, and it's just weird. It's kind of this back and forth, and she's this demon and whatnot, and it's all weird, and she's escaped, and so I wasn't going to pick it up this time around, but I decided to, since I had that extra store credit, and see where it goes from here, and see this version of Mr. Sinister here. So this is Inferno issue number 4, written by Dennis Hopeless. Next continues the Armor Wars Secret War tie-ins. This is issue number 4. There you can see Arno Stark, which is Tony Stark's brother, and you got to kind of see them kind of do this weird battle towards the end of the last issue, and then they were laughing at each other. And then you get to see, I forgot the female's name, she created this big armor, and we're still yet to see what caused this whole disease when it comes to all the humans wearing armor in Technopolis. So it's a cool book. Maybe not the best tie-in that I've read. The artwork is a little disappointing at times because when it comes to Armor Wars and Iron Man book, I like lots of detail. The artwork seems to be a little bit blotchy in this series. But nevertheless, this is Armor Wars issue number 4. All right, next is a book that I'm totally looking forward to, and that is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, issue number 4. There we get to see Beetle on there. She's getting beat up by Annie Mae. Like, what's going on there? You know, Boomerang's on the ground. So it looks like she's going to use her powers. She has like this little blanket that she's using as a cape, and she's got these cool goggles on. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in this book, but I'm loving this series. And this is my favorite book so far out of the Secret Wars tie-ins because this is the Amazing Spider-Man that we know. You know, and but except he's got this twist. He wants to protect his family, and he'll do whatever it takes to protect his family. So he's a little bit more violent. But I love this series. Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, issue number 4. All right. Next, we have a book that really, issue 1 wasn't that great. It took a long time to develop it, and then issue number 2 was great. It was an awesome story when it comes to Age of Ultron and the Marvel Zombies. Basically, in the last issue, you get to see our like the Defenders, or I forgot who exactly it was in the book, the characters that were in there. But I know it is the Vision and the Human Torch, the original one. And they recruited a older version of Hank Pym. I think it's like the 1862 or something version like him to try to defeat Ultron because the current one is dead. And this version of Hank Pym don't know shit. The guy talks like in this Western slang, and he doesn't understand anything that these guys are saying. And they recruited him to try to figure out Ultron and how to beat him. And they're like, dude, yeah, we got some time so you can figure this out because basically, you know, the Ultron guys are fighting the Marvel zombie guys. And then what happens at the end of the last issue is that the Age of Ultron guys and the Marvel zombie guys come to a truce, and they're going to take over Battleworld, and they're going to split the world in half. And so now these guys got no time at all. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. But this is a fun story. Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, issue number 3. The last issue number 1 of Secret Wars. And this is House of M, issue number 1. Don't know what to expect on here. We can see we have Magneto and Captain Marvel on there. Quicksilver's in there, Wolverine. So we get to see Hawkeye. What's going to happen in this story? Is it going to stay true to the original series? Is it going to change up like Planet Hulk and some of these other stories? I don't know. We'll see. This is House of M, issue 1. Next, we have Star Wars Canon, The Last Padawan, issue number 5. Another Star Wars book based off of Star Wars Rebels. If you want to know about Canon, this is the story to get. This is a great book written by Greg Weisman, and the artwork is just as phenomenal in here when you look it up, and just all the great fight scenes and the battle scenes in this issue, and the coloring is so well done. I love reading this book. It's so much fun, and I think you guys will too if you haven't yet. And this is Star Wars Canon, The Last Padawan. All right. Next, we go into the book that's kind of tied in with what's going on with Green Lantern and Sinestro. And this is the Green Lantern in the Last Army, issue number 3. Cliffhanger in the last one, you basically got to see Relic. He's back in action. How is John Stewart and the rest of the Corps going to handle the situation? I don't know. Their power rings are powered up, and all kinds of stuff is going on here, but it's an entertaining read. It's written by Colin Bunn, and I think he writes the Sinestro books, so he's kind of tying in those books a little bit. So this is Green Lantern Lost Army, issue 3. Next is Wonder Woman by DC. Wonder Woman issue number 43, written by Meredith Finch, drawn by David Finch. Book is pretty good. I love the artwork in the last issue. Really, I think David Finch has grown to his own when it comes to drawing Wonder Woman. I think she's a gorgeous character in this issue, and you know, it has to hit on the mythology parts of the series right now. But look at all this stuff. I mean, this is crazy right here. So really cool stuff. I can't wait to read it. Again, great artwork and good story in here. So this is Wonder Woman issue number 43. All right. Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 49. No big issue before issue number 50. Last issue you got to see basically a whole bunch of the Mousers and the Flyborgs attack the Turtles. They're trying to protect Donatello. Shredder's planning his revenge. There's some other shit going on in a side story. We get to see Casey's dad. He gets, I guess, released from the police. He doesn't go to jail after all. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this series. I'm glad I got hopped on board back on this series. It's really good. Good artwork. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 49. This one here is another Secret Wars tie-in, and this is Guardians of Nowhere, the Venom variant. If you got the original cover, it has to do with the current Venom, which is Flash Thompson, who's like a Guardian of the Galaxy fighting Drax. I had to go with this. This is classic Venom. You know, it's just an awesome cover. I miss Venom. I miss him this way, and any chance I can get where it's just the original Venom, I'm gonna pick up a cover, whatever it is. So, but Guardians of Nowhere is a great story. Had to do with like Yotat and the origin of him, and then Gamora finding out that that Battle World is not really real. She knows there's something else going on. So I can't wait to see where this goes. They're really popping out the issues when it comes to Guardian of Nowhere, and we're already on issue 3 when the first issue came out like 2 weeks ago. So again, Guardians of Nowhere issue number 3, the Venom variant. All right, and last but not least, this part of the haul is dedicated to my good friend Jay, Philly Superman. He talks about this series all the time. He's my frontline brother. We've been friends a long time, and he's been ranting and raving and talking about this series, and it's his #1 pick every single week. He's getting everybody and his mother to get on board with this series. He can't talk enough about this series. So today what I did is I went out and got the first trade to Gotham Academy here, and it covers issues number 1 through 6. And he's just telling everybody again that we have to read it. So because of Jay, yes, you, Jay, I'm going to read Gotham Academy 1 through 6, and hopefully I'll like it and I'll continue it. I heard that this does read better in trade, because you can forget things from month to month. But I am looking forward to it because you have me no choice, dude, but to sit here and read it because you continue to rant and rave on it. I remember I read the first issue and I fell asleep. I'm giving it another try. I'm doing it for you, Jay. So yes, I got Gotham Academy, the first trade. It covers again issues 1 through 6. So guys, there you have it. There is the haul for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please tell me in the comments below what books that you got this week, which ones you're most excited to read, maybe which ones you're not so excited to read. And guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike SpiderSlayer signing off. And thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Bye.